Hello everyone, welcome back to Genius Knowledge Point, your one place for practical programming solutions for computer and IT students. I am making this video to provide practical knowledge to all students so that you can develop your own programs which will be helpful for your studies as well as career. In this video, we will perform practical number 17 of Python programming, which is designed for case scheme of Diploma Computer and IT students and the semester number 4. So the topic in this video is write a Python program to demonstrate the use of following modules. And the modules given are math module is given, then random module is given, and OS module is given. So we have already seen how to create a user defined module in the previous practical. So in previous video, which was a practical number 16, we have already seen how to create a user defined module. So in that module, what we have done, we have created a module, and in that module we have defined a function to calculate Fibonacci series, and we have imported that module into our main program using import statement, and we have called a function using that module name. This is how a user defined module can be created, and we can use that module to call multiple or single functions present inside that module. So in this practical, what we are going to do, we are going to use inbuilt or system built modules directly. So we don't have to create user defined module. So directly moving toward the first practical related questions, write a Python program to display calendar of given month using calendar module. So in this program, what we have to do, we have to import calendar module from the system. Then using that calendar module, we have to use some functions, and we will display the given month calendar using that function. This is how the structure of the program will be. So directly moving toward the coding part. So this is the code for importing the calendar module. So first statement will be import statement, that is import. Then we have to specify the module name. So I am specifying calendar as a module name. So this is the system defined or inbuilt module which is present inside Python system. So we are directly importing it. So we don't have to define this module anywhere. So after that, I am taking one variable, that is yy is equal to int input enter year. So the year value will be entered by user, and that will be accepted into integer format into this yy variable. Then I am using as second variable is equal to int input enter month. So after entering the month value, that will be again accepted into variable using integer format. So this is how the year and month value is taken from the user. Then after that, I am using print statement, and in that I am printing calendar. So this is our module that we have imported, dot month. So this is the function name, and in that function name we have to specify the parameters. So the first parameter is the yy, that is year value, and the second parameter is that is month value. So this is how we have called the month function from the calendar module, and we have provided year value and month value to that function. So automatically, according to function, it will display the month of entered year and given month. So this is how the month of the given year will be displayed according to this output, and that will be printed in front of the user. So this is the coding part, and to run this program, what we have to do, we have to go to the location where the program is, and I am opening CMD here. Then the command is py space cal.py. So cal is my file name, that is Python file name, and I am specifying .py as extension. So after entering, it is asking me to enter year. So I am entering 2023. Then it is asking me to enter month. So I am entering 5. So you can see the output is generated here. So the calendar of year 2023 is printed, and May 2023 is printed here, because we have provided month as a 5. So the calendar of May 2023 is displayed in front of the user. So this is how the output is generated properly, and we have used the calendar module in this program, that is inbuilt module inside Python system. So this is how this first question is ended here. Now moving toward the second question, write a Python program to calculate area of circle using inbuilt math module. So we have to use a math module inside this program, and using that math module we have to use some constant as well as functions so that we can calculate area of circle inside our program. So directly moving toward the code. So initially I am importing math module using this statement, that is import space math. So this is the math module, or this is the word for math module that we have present inside our Python system, which is inbuilt module. Then after that I am taking one variable r is equal to float input enter the radius of the circle. So this is the message that will be printed in front of the user, and after entering the value, that value will be converted into float format and stored into r variable. So this is how we have accepted radius from the user and stored into this r variable. And after that I am using one more variable as area is equal to math dot pi star r star star 2. So what is this statement? So I am using here a constant inside this math module, that is pi I am using as a constant. So math dot pi is the constant value that will be taken from math module. Then after that I am using star as an operator. So what it is, it will multiply with r, and double star means it is used as an exponential operator or power operator. So I am using r square here. So math dot pi into r square will be calculated here, and this is the output that will be generated and that will be stored into this area variable. So this is how the area is calculated here using our mathematical formula, and we have used a pi value from math module. So after that I am using simple print statement. So area of the circle, and I am formatting it. So I am just removing this f. So I am printing area of the circle as and attaching area value. So automatically the area of the circle will be displayed in front of the user, which we have calculated. So this is how the coding is done here. So to run this program, I have to go to the location where the program is. Then I am opening CMD here. Then command is py space area.py. So after entering, it is asking me to enter the radius of the circle. So I am entering 50 here. That will be converted into float value and stored into r variable. Then after that, area of the circle is calculated, which is again float value because we have provided radius as a float value. So 7853.9816. So this is the area of the circle that is calculated according to mathematical formula using the pi r square value, and output is generated here. So this is how the second question is also complete, and practical number 17 is complete, which was just regarding using inbuilt modules inside the Python system. So the practical is ended here. So that's it for today's practical. I hope you understand the program clearly. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such programming solutions, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. If you have any doubts or need solutions for other programs, drop a comment below. I will be happy to help. Thanks for watching and happy coding.